to the honourable member for Barton.
Thank you, Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Local Government. How is the Albanese Labor government delivering for local governments across Australia, and what approaches would leave local government worse off?
Call to the Minister for Emergency Management, the Minister for Regional Development, the Minister for Local Government and the Minister for Territories.
Thank you so much, Mr Speaker, and I thank the member for Barton, someone who has served her community as a member of the Georges River Council, a strong advocate for local council as well. And can I shout out all of the mayors and councillors who have been in Canberra this week for the National General Assembly. There's some mayors from the Eyre Peninsula up there behind us. I know there was mayor and councillors from Cocos, Keeling Island behind us too, which I know the member for Lingiari was keen on. It was a real honour to stand with local governments on Monday night at the National Awards, talking about the incredible work that they're doing in their local communities, and I've had the pleasure of meeting many local councils across the country this week. They play a critical and trusted role providing services in our communities, and we know our communities rely on those. Mr Speaker, the Albanese government has a long-standing commitment to local councils, and our budget reaffirms that. We've committed over $3.6 billion through financial assistance grants, and that's an increase of over 5% from last year. And how does that compare with other options? Well, I heard the member for Park say it's not enough. Well, he might want to remember that when those opposite were in government, they froze indexation on financial assistance grants, ripping $1 billion out of the sector that provides services and infrastructure in communities that our members rely on. We want to help communities who have got cash flow pressures now, which is why we've advanced financial assistance grants. And in the budget, we've committed $2 billion to our local infrastructure fund, and that's on top of the $1.5 billion from the housing support program in the last term. Things that fund footpaths, cycleways, lighting, bridges, culverts, stormwater, drainage works, water and wastewater infrastructure. We've doubled Roads to Recovery to $1 billion a year to support every local council to build, maintain and upgrade roads. There's $200 million through our Safer Local Roads and Infrastructure program. $150 million to our road black spot funding, targeting significant measures that do great work in our local communities. Last week, $3.5 million in road safety upgrades were announced across Tassie. This includes $437,000 for a new roundabout in Devonport. These investments help communities right across the country because our government is all about delivering programs, services and infrastructure that support local communities, because supporting local communities is something that this side of the House is all about. We won't rip money out of a local government sector like those opposite did the last time they were in government.